Greetings, Knights! The Madoki developers have once again reached out to me personally to help introduce one of Knighthood's latest heroes from the launch of their brand new event, Unbound Realm. And by once again reached out to me, I really mean they saw it fit to untie me and let me out of their basement for a few minutes, so no time to waste. Introducing Rafael, the newest member of the mage class and the most recent addition to the wait, what the hell class are they lineup. Let's break down his kit, shall we? Right off the bat, we can see that Rafael is strong versus goblins. This is a nice touch for mage players who have only ever had Rosalind boasting this type counter, since her extremely low rarity and fairly uninspired kit make her difficult to recommend for anything. Nice legs though. Rafael's chaotic alignment doesn't do us any particularly huge favors, but that's alright. Every mage can't be a rebel or a maverick hero. Punch Up is a base power that strikes a front and back row target. The strong versus armor tag is easily triggered thanks to the abundance of enemies that have armor. If all goes as the orb has led me to believe, this power will charge in 5 actions, 3 with a matching class speed gauntlet, meaning it should be super fast. Punch Up also grants Fury on base, which means he triggers the rage condition of the Rebel Gauntlet when used. Nothing particularly game-breaking about this, but it's a nice touch, especially if he's as quick as anticipated. Just be careful if you're using Fury on your weapon as well when you bring him along. You don't want to lock yourself out of the buff trigger by applying it too many times. Smackdown is a non-distribution rage power that is not only strong versus armor, but mass delays. Delay is a critically important ability for a lot of tough fights, so it's a great addition to the mage arsenal. Delay on base might have been even better in terms of flexibility, but you can't win them all. Speaking of strong versus tags, fun fact, strong versus tags, while mechanically working as written, don't actually reach their design goal. This is a topic for another time, but just know that the developers are aware of this oversight, and they have been and will continue to be harassed until they do our heroes justice. Finally, Rafael comes with the highly coveted class crit chance max star perk. While this bonus is a nice sort of icing for any PvE content, its real value is in the huge boost to players who like to aim for high guild boss scores. Of course, getting a max star unique hero is quite expensive or extremely time consuming, so
Buy now! Didn't you know? I get a zillion gems every time you buy an event chest with a mage in it. Don't let me down. Whip out your mom's credit card immediately and drown me in delicious pixel currency.
With all of that out of the way, how does he measure up in his own event? Since he doesn't distribute rage damage and is not strong versus golems, you're not going to want to bring him along to face the fresh and sexy new guild boss, Chaos Essence, unless you have his max star perk and play mages. Even if you do, he may not be worth one of your valuable hero spots for this particular fight. The rest of the PvE elements are a different story. Unbound Realms features brand new major golem enemies, minor goblin enemies, and both the portal boss and roaming monster are goblins. The overall theme of the portal boss, Lady Vol, is for her minions to try and inflict a plethora of debuffs on your knight with their powers in hopes of supercharging her own special ability. Rafael is great for both inflicting heavy damage directly to her as well as delaying the status-inflicting enemies and her own powerhouse move. The roaming boss, Apprentice Kano, has a special ability that not only heals the enemy field, but buffs it with the dreaded haste ability. Rafael is a solid choice for punching him directly in his tiny head as well as stopping that annoying trick from ever going off in the first place. The most important thing about Rafael is that these guys all have crotches with long overdue fistomancy appointments. So there you have it. Rafael is a fine addition to the— oh no. Lindsay's coming. Lindsay's coming to put me back in the box. Lynn, please don't make me go back into the box. Lynn, I'll be good. Don't make me go back down there. Lynn, you don't have to do this, Lizzie, please.